They're working.
Hi Madison, I'm Christina. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
How's it getting here?
It was a little bit of traffic, not too much, but it was manageable.
That's good. How's your week been going so far?
It's been a little stressful.
You want to tell me anything about that?
It's just trying to find a balance between school and work. I feel like I'm taking on more than I can chew, sort of. And I'm just trying to find a way to, schedule everything so I can make it to wherever I have to be on time and so on. But it's starting to really stress me out and having a lot more anxiety attacks because of it.
Oh, how many classes are you taking this semester?
I take 5. I take 2 W courses, and I think that's why I think it was the best decision to make because of all the work that's entailed in there.
Sorry, I'm not sure. What are W courses? You want to explain that?
W courses are writing intensive courses. They are, from what I've understood, strictly essays, but my professors put exams in there as well. So it's not only that I have to write essays, I also have to study for the exams that are coming up. And it's like back-to-back work.
Oh, I could see how that could be a lot. Where do you work right now?
I work at an assisted living center.
Oh, what do you do there?
I'm a server to the elderly. So it's a lot of patients there too, and that can tend to stress me out as well.
Oh, that's cool though. I think I remember. I did something like that when I was younger too. You work like in like the kitchen area?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's cool. How long have you been working there?
I want to say about 4 years.
Wow, that's a good amount of time. They must really like you there. You must really like it too.
Yeah. It can be tricky on some days, depending on the weather, like their moods change. And sometimes, like, there will be complaints about the food. You just gotta take it every step that it comes.
So you said you've been experiencing a lot of anxiety attacks?
Yeah.
And what happens usually when you're experiencing these?
Usually I feel my heart rate speed up, and then I have trouble breathing. And it's just like, I build these lists in my head of what needs to get done, and I feel like nothing gets crossed off them. Just more things keep adding, and it just, the amount of stress of not being able to like cancel out some of those tasks.
Yeah, I get what you mean. A lot during college, it could definitely be a big load of work to get everything done.
Yeah.
What year are you in right now?
I'm a junior.
Oh wow, so you're almost done. That must be exciting.
Yeah, I guess.
So you don't seem too excited about having to be junior year. Why is that?
Just about all the things I'm thinking about in the future that I have to be prepared to do.
Yeah, what kind of things are you planning for this coming, like maybe next semester or the end of this semester?
Well, I was looking towards an internship, and then I was looking towards being able to go to graduate school after I graduate.
Oh, what are you majoring in right now?
Psychology.
Oh, that must be nice. What kind of internship are you looking to get?
I was looking for more of like, maybe helping kids with addiction, like recover.
Like teenagers or older kids?
Yeah, like youth, like 16 to 18, just the ones who have, I don't know, I feel like because they don't have ways to communicate with people that they just resort to drug use or alcohol use just to settle their feelings, and I want to prevent the misuse of that.
So, what kind of steps do you have to take to get to the internship? Have you started planning for it yet?
Yeah, I definitely have. It's very stressful though. I'm trying to make sure my grades stay at a nice GPA. Trying to make sure I get all my homework in on time. But like I said before, it's very hard to do that when I'm trying to balance my work schedule at the same time.
Yeah, you mentioned you're really stressed lately. On a scale of 1 to 10, how stressed would you say you are right now?
I would say 10 because I've been having frequent anxiety attacks and it's just hard.
Right, you did mention that. So how do you normally cope with your stress?
Um, I usually try to find a way to maybe take one of the stressors or limit one of the stressors so I don't have as much that'll overwhelm me. So sometimes like I'll take a break and go hang out with my friends and then come back to my friends. Because I can't just sit there and do it all at once. I need like time to breathe, time to.
Yeah, that's a very great idea, actually. What do you think right now in your life is becoming your biggest stress?
I honestly think work is a big stressor, especially when I'm in school because right after I get out of my classes at 2, I go right to work 4 to 7. And then by the time 7 o'clock hits, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and I don't have the motivation to sit down and do my homework.
How many hours are you normally working right now?
Probably like 30 hours, I want to say.
Wow, that's a lot for a full-time student.
Yeah.
Have you thought about maybe cutting back on a couple hours?
I did, I started to, but it just didn't seem to be enough. So I'm thinking maybe I should transfer over to per diem and, only work the amount of hours that'll keep me in the book.
Yeah, sometimes like in college, I know it's hard, you're trying to get some money going and stuff, but
yeah,
you also don't want to wear yourself out, you gotta look after yourself, and I like to think things will always fall into place eventually, so maybe talk to your boss and see if you could just, even if you don't want to go to per diem, just cut back 5 hours, maybe go from 30 to 25 hours instead, see how that works for you.
Mm-hmm.
How does that sound? Seem like you could do that, manage with your bills and everything?
Yeah, I could do that. If anything, I feel like if I do cut back more than 25 hours, I'm more than sure my parents will help me cover any finances that need to be covered. So that's another like thing that'll like de-stress me because if I'm not making money over there, then like they'll support me.
Yeah. Have you ever talked to your parents about helping with you?
Yeah, I definitely brought it up to them, and they see how much it's impacted me this past year. They're worried, but we need to take it step by step, trying to find a solution. That's why I came here to see you today. So maybe talking about it will distress myself even more.
Yeah. They seem like they're a good support system. What other people help you, and do you have like friends that are a good support system for you as well?
I do, yeah. I have a few friends, not many because I don't need a lot of friends to make me happy, but the ones that I do have, when it comes to doing my homework, they motivate me. They're like, no, we're going to sit down, you're going to do your homework, it's fine.
Yeah.
Everything will be okay. And I really appreciate that because, like, living alone, I get very distracted very easily. And just having that extra.
So you have your own apartment then?
I do.
No roommates though?
No.
Have you ever thought about maybe getting a roommate? That would probably help with your financial, and you can be able to cut back on some hours, have support system.
See, excuse me, I thought about it, but I can't be around the same person for too long because it's a distraction to me.
Yeah.
And if they're being loud over in one room and I'm trying to study in another room, like I can't focus. I need to focus when it's completely silent. And
yeah, I understand. Roommates aren't for everybody. I just thought I should ask. Have you ever, or do you use a planner at all to help like schedule your time? Do you have a calendar? Like, how do you schedule yourself?
Yeah, I do. I have one. I basically put my whole life in it, just trying to keep track of the ongoing lists I have and trying to cross off as many as I can.
Yeah, well, that's good. At least you're using one. Do you maybe have alarm systems you could try to put on your phone to keep yourself better focused, or any other ideas that you've thought about that, just so I know to see what works best for you?
I think because of all the studying I've been doing and all the homework, I do feel like I lose sleep, so I feel like maybe I should go to sleep a little earlier if I can.
Well, that definitely sounds like you have been trying really well. I guess for now, I think my best input for you to help you and some advice would just be to definitely try to like back up on the hours a little bit, take 5 hours off, see how that works for you, see how much your parents are willing to help you with, and definitely keep that planner going well. And when we meet up next time, we can see like how that's working for you, and if it's not, we can come up with some better ideas, or if it is working, then that's great, and maybe we could try some different stress activities while we're here for our next session. Does that work for you?
I think so.
Okay, well, it was nice meeting you, Madison.